you know, when you're out on the ground and that, and like, because people talk about fear and anger and all that, how do you reckon you sort of like dealt with those emotions? I know how I did it, but I know people keep saying to me, oh, you must have been angry when you were in a gunfight, or you must have been scared. And I'm like, well, yeah, scared I probably was, but you deal with it in a certain way. But don't ever remember being angry.
You can't lose it, because if you go angry, you've lost it.
There's a saying, isn't there? I don't know if I remember it, which is, do not rush into your own death. You got to think about your next move, and being angry is just such a counterproductive emotion. I always remember that from my time in the military. I remember getting into trouble when I was actually a lot younger as well, just from being, you know, angry and what have you. And I sort of like, I took away the lessons I'd learned in the military as to like recognising the emotion. Do you know what I mean? I get scared and I'm like, I get scared of heights. I'm like, scared of heights. So whenever we did that whole...
Oh, I don't like heights.
Nah, whenever we were like abseiling off the top of a building or jumping out of you know, like free falling or whatever, I'd always be like, right, and I could feel myself getting like, and I just wouldn't talk to anyone. I'd just stay quiet, but I'd just basically make it switch me on and focus me onto what I'm supposed to be doing. So I was like, you know, in what I'm supposed to be doing, don't let the fear take hold of you, but just concentrate on what you're supposed to do.
You've got to get in that moment, haven't you?
Yeah.
Like, I didn't like heights. Well, I still don't. So there's nothing. People say to me, "Oh, I bet you love jumping out of a plane and all that." I'm like, "No, you have to pay me. I only do it for your job."
Yeah,
and that that high altitude eye opening where you're up in the air for about 30 minutes.
Mate,
oh God, I used to rate that, because you're jumping about 5 kilometres up in the air, aren't you?
Yeah.
And you open the chute straight away. People say, "Oh, that must be good." I'm like, "No, it's minus 20 degrees, and you're trying to."
It's freezing as well.
Freezing. Everything's. You're going through clouds. You can't see that. You're travelling sometimes about 180 kilometres an hour, and we all pass each other through the clouds. So you're like, God Almighty! I remember one time though, they got the little red silo at the front and a green one at the back.
Yeah.
So at night time, you're following these green silooms. But I
glow
remember,
sticks.
Glow sticks. And I remember just like, it's pitch black, I'm up in the air. Next minute I just see red. I'm like, are we on the range? I thought there was tracer coming by us.
Yeah.
And this was a training job. I'm like, what's that red? And then realise it's blokes. It's
glow sticks, glow
stick. So that was the front of them. We all crisscrossing each other. And you're like, I'm going in 180 Ks, he's going in 180 Ks.
Mate, it's mad,
easily hit each other.